Welcome to our London adventure. In this warm up exercise, we will use a method called shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence and immediately repeat it, copying the speaker's pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. This technique may feel challenging at first, but it will help your English sound more natural and boost your confidence. As you hear each phrase, try to match the pace and stress just as you hear it. You can also read the words on the screen or in your notebook to guide your pronunciation. Remember to speak slowly. Take your time and enjoy the process of learning. Imagine you have just stepped off a long flight and are standing outside Heathrow Airport. A gentle breeze brushes your face as you look toward the city. In front of you flows the River Thames, wide and calm under a pale sky. Picture its smooth surface, dotted by small boats carrying passengers along the water. Say the sentence aloud. I see the River Thames flowing slowly. Notice how your voice rises and falls on each word. And do not be afraid to pause and repeat until it feels right. From the riverbank, you walk onto a busy street filled with life. A bright red double-decker bus glides past, its brakes making a soft hiss. People in dark coats hurry along the sidewalk, some holding umbrellas even though the sky is clear. Let us practice this phrase together. A red bus drives by in the rain. Even if it is not raining now, pretending helps you imagine the scene and makes the sentence more vivid. After saying the line, take a moment to look around your room and describe any object you see using similar, simple language. As you move closer to the city center, you hear the deep chimes of Big Ben echoing through the air. The clock tower stands tall above historic buildings, its face glowing in the fading light. Repeat slowly. Big Ben rings with a steady beat. Listen for the pattern in the words, steady beat, and feel how it guides your rhythm. You might pause the audio here and say the line 3 or 4 times, each time matching the same pace and tone you heard. Now, imagine people around you on the street. A street artist paints a colorful portrait, tourists snap photos, and a cyclist in a bright yellow jacket pedals by. Pick a person in your mind and create a sentence about them. For example, you might say, I see a cyclist riding past me. Say it out loud, then shadow your own sentence twice. This small practice of describing real or imagined details helps you think in English and speak more freely. Here is a playful twist. After you describe each landmark or person, try a guessing game. Think of a color or a small detail you did not hear, then speak a new line. You could say, I think the artist is painting with red paint. Or, I imagine the cyclist is wearing a black helmet. This exercise encourages you to expand your vocabulary and practice forming simple sentences on the spot. Shadow each imaginative sentence at least 2 times. Before you move on, take a moment to reflect on how each sentence felt in your mouth. Did any sound seem difficult? Which phrases flowed easily? Write down 2 words or phrases that you want to practice again. You can use your notebook or a piece of paper, whatever works best. This quick journaling will help you notice your own progress and guide your next practice session. With this warm-up complete, you have tuned your ears to English rhythm and given your voice a chance to stretch. You have pictured London's river, streets, and famous clock, and you have tried creative variations to make the practice your own. Keep using shadowing as you move through the rest of our story and carry these simple techniques into everyday life. With each repeat, you will build stronger pronunciation, greater fluency, and more confidence. Let us continue our journey together. Welcome to the hotel lobby after a long day of exploring. You push open the glass doors and step into a roomy space lit by soft, warm lights. The floor beneath your feet is smooth and cool. You approach the reception desk, where a friendly receptionist greets you with a smile. She says, "Welcome to our hotel. May I have your name, please?" You answer clearly, giving your name and handing over your passport. The receptionist types on her computer and looks up with another smile. "Thank you, Mr. Lee. Here is your key card. Your room is number 207 on the second floor. Press the button for the second floor in the elevator and swipe your card at the door." You nod and say, "Thank you very much." You take the small plastic card and slip it into your pocket, feeling a sense of excitement about your comfortable room. You walk toward the elevator and press the button marked 2. The doors close with a gentle ding, and the numbers above the doors light up 1, then 2. You feel the slight rise as the elevator moves upward. It opens on the second floor, revealing a quiet hallway lined with closed doors. The air smells fresh, as if someone has just placed fresh flowers nearby. You step out and make your way down the corridor, listening to the soft hum of the lights overhead. At the end of the hallway, you find door 207. You hold up your key card and swipe it slowly. You hear a click. The door handle turns, and the door opens to reveal your room. Inside Mamatsai, the space is neat and welcoming. A large bed with crisp white linens sits against one wall. A desk and chair stand by the window, which offers a view of the busy street below. A small table and 2 chairs sit near the opposite wall, perfect for enjoying a cup of tea. You smile as you step inside, feeling pleased that everything looks clean and orderly. You place your suitcase on the bed and take a moment to stretch. You unzip the suitcase and begin unpacking your clothes. You feel tired, but happy to settle in. Then you notice something strange. Another suitcase sits by the bed. You did not bring a second bag. Your heart begins to beat faster. You look around the room more carefully. Clothes hang on the back of one of the chairs, and shoes line the floor near the door. None of these items belong to you. You turn slowly and hear a noise behind you. The bathroom door opens, and a man steps out, wrapped in a towel. His hair is wet, and he looks just as confused as you feel. He freezes for a moment, then says, "Who are you? What are you doing in my room?" His tone is calm but firm. You feel your face grow warm with embarrassment. Your hands tremble slightly as you hold up your key card. You manage to stammer, I'm sorry. I think I'm in the wrong room." You take a small step back, keeping your voice steady. The man raises an eyebrow and holds up his own key card. You lean forward to look closely. Both cards say 207, but then you notice a small detail you missed before. His card says third floor, while yours says second floor. You realize with relief mixed with embarrassment that you pressed the wrong button in the elevator. You take a deep breath and say quickly, I'm so sorry. I will check my floor next time. Thank you for understanding. The man's expression softens, and he gives a small laugh. Don't worry about it, he says. It happens. His friendly tone eases your nerves. You feel grateful for his kindness. You step past him, still holding your key card, and head back toward the elevator. Back in the elevator, you press the 3 button. As you ride up, you think about how a simple mistake led to an unexpected meeting with a stranger. You decide to turn this moment into a learning opportunity. You practice the sentence out loud. I think I'm in the wrong room. You repeat it slowly, matching your pronunciation to your calm, steady breath. You say, Don't worry about it, imagining how kind words can ease someone's embarrassment. When you arrive on the 3rd floor, you find room 207 again and swipe your card with confidence. The door clicks open, and you step inside your actual room. Your suitcase and clothes are exactly where you left them. You smile and feel a warm sense of relief. You realize that even small mistakes can teach you something important about paying attention to details and showing kindness to others. You close the door gently, ready to enjoy the rest of your stay. You step back into the elevator and press the button for the 3rd floor. As the doors close, you take a deep breath and reflect on the day's events. The soft hum of the elevator gives you a moment of calm. When the doors open, you walk down the quiet hallway and find room 27 once more. You hold your key card against the lock and hear a reassuring click. The door swings open to reveal your belongings exactly where you left them. Your suitcase sits neatly by the bed, and your clothes are folded on the chair. You step inside and close the door gently behind you. In the stillness of your actual room, you pause and smile. You place your suitcase on the floor and reach for a cup of hot tea on the table. Steam curls above the rim and warms your hands. You sit on the edge of the bed and say aloud, I am in the right room now. The words feel steady in your mouth. You practice again, matching the same calm pace and clear pronunciation each time. This simple repetition, shadowing your own voice, helps you remember the lesson you just learned. Today's experience teaches you 2 important ideas. First, always double check details like the floor number and room number. Second, kindness matters. The man in the wrong room could have reacted harshly, but he chose understanding instead. He said, Don't worry about it, and mistakes happen. You realize that a few gentle words can turn an embarrassing moment into a friendly memory. You whisper to yourself, Don't worry about it, and notice how compassionate those words feel when you speak them slowly. Now, let us connect this lesson to your English practice. Take a notebook and write 3 sentences about a time you made a small mistake. Use simple language to describe the situation and what you learned. You might write, for example, I took the wrong bus and got lost. Or, I sent a message to the wrong person. Then add a sentence like, I learned to check my bus number, or I learned to read messages carefully. This journaling exercise helps you link language learning with personal growth. Next, review some key phrases and vocabulary from today's story. Say each phrase aloud, slowly, and clearly. Then repeat it once more to shadow yourself. Key card floor, hallway. I think I'm in the wrong room. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. Pronounce each word with care. Key card. Mistakes happen. Notice where you place the stress and how your voice moves up and down. This gentle practice builds muscle memory for English sounds and rhythms. As you reflect, remember that mistakes are part of learning, both in English and in life. Just as you learned to check the elevator button, you can learn to double check your words and sentences when you practice speaking or writing. Each error is an opportunity to grow, and each correction helps you become more confident. Say aloud, mistakes help me learn, and let the positive message sink in. Before you finish, let us set a simple goal for your next practice. Plan to shadow this story 2 more times over the next 3 days. Each time, focus on clearer pronunciation and smoother rhythm. You might practice in the morning with a cup of coffee or in the evening before bed. By repeating consistently, you will feel your English improve. Thank you for joining this final part of our London shadowing exercise. I hope this resolution and reflection inspire you to embrace mistakes, practice shadowing, and grow more confident every day. Keep sharing your stories, continue your journaling, and most of all, keep moving forward in your English journey. Happy learning! In this story, you traveled with our narrator from the busy streets of London to a cozy hotel room on the second floor. You first felt the cool breeze by the River Thames, heard the distant chimes of Big Ben, and saw red buses gliding past. You practiced shadowing simple sentences like, I see the River Thames flowing slowly, and Big Ben rings with a steady beat. E Jonas Emil. Then you followed your narrator into the hotel lobby, where a friendly receptionist handed over a key card for room 207. Everything seemed perfect until an unexpected mix-up. The narrator entered the wrong room, met a surprise guest, and realized the key cards both said 207 but on different floors. After a brief, embarrassed apology and kind words, don't worry about it, and mistakes happen, the narrator rode the elevator to the correct third floor room and found everything just as it should be. From this tale, we learn a deep lesson about attention and kindness. First, small details matter. Checking the floor number carefully can save you from confusion. In life, taking a moment to verify important information, whether it is a room number, a bus route, or a meeting time, can help you avoid mistakes and stress. Second, kindness transforms awkward moments into memorable experiences. The guest's gentle response turned embarrassment into shared laughter. Applying this lesson today means offering understanding words when someone makes an error and being patient with ourselves when we slip up. As you apply these ideas in your own life, practice double-checking details in simple daily tasks. When you write an email, glance again at the address. When you follow a recipe, read each step slowly. And when you talk with others, choose kind words like, it's okay, or We all learn from mistakes. By doing this, you build habits of care and respect. Congratulations! You have listened to the entire story, practiced shadowing, and sharpened your English listening skills. You are improving your ability to hear, understand, and repeat English phrases in real life situations. Now, let's have a little fun with a quiz question. Please write your answer in the comments below. What floor was the correct room on? A, second floor. B, third floor. Type A or B in the comment section to let us know your choice. This helps us see how well you remember details and keeps our community active. If you enjoyed this lesson, please subscribe to our channel. Your support gives us the motivation to create more fun and practical English exercises. If you would like to help cover our costs and encourage us to keep making quality, free content, consider donating. Every contribution, big or small, makes a difference. Thank you for learning with us, and we look forward to sharing more stories and exercises with you soon. Happy learning!